a fruit stand. And as you're driving to Casa de Fruta, is the only thing in a 60-mile stretch of highway connecting Highway 5, I-5, and the 101. Okay, and there's the only thing is the Casa de Fruta, and they remind you of that every 5 miles with the field. Now, it started out as the Casa de Fruta fruit stand, but then it grew into the Casa de Coffee House, the Casa de Choo Choo, the Casa de Petting Zoo, the Casa de Deli, the Casa de Sweet Shop, the Casa de Gas Station, the Casa de Motel, the Casa de RV Park, and all the way at the end was the Casa de Ren Fair. All of this land was owned by one family, the Zanger family, and they were enormously wealthy, and they let us have the fair there. Now, I mentioned my partner Brune. We're doing a show at the end of the day, and I see a guy that I had used in my show earlier. He was a great guy, so I pulled him up, and we're gonna juggle fire around him. He's got the fuel. I've got my torches. Brune has his torches, and we light them on fire. Now, Gene, the guy, is holding the bottle of fuel. Well, just because we lit them doesn't mean we're gonna do it right away. There's gonna be some kibitzing, and I'm not sure why, but maybe Gene was bored, maybe he was having abandonment issues, and he thought for some reason it would be a good idea to take that bottle of fuel and squirt it directly onto the open flames that were right here in between the three of us. A gigantic fireball, 6 feet tall and 6 feet around, instantly erupted, and we survived by matrixing out of the way. Landing, you okay? You okay? Gene, give me the fuel. Gene, stand there. Juggle, 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 juggle. Gene, go sit down. That's all done in about 15 seconds. And after about 5 minutes, after the heartbeats go back down to normal, I say, so, Gene, what the hell? And we begin to make fun of him. And make fun of him doesn't quite do it justice. It was the Jerry Lewis telethon of abuse. It just went on, and you know what? Gene took it like a champ. Why? Because he knew he was the dumbest guy in the room. He just took it. After the show, the lady who runs the fair, she's a friend of ours though, she's nice, she comes up and she says, you know who that was? I said, yeah, Gene, the dumbest guy in town. And she said, yeah, Gene Zanger. The guy who owns all the land. And instantly, I'm going through the Rolodex of the last 15 minutes like, oh, that one was a rough one. How'd he take it? Okay. And I'm thinking, we're done. And maybe we're not, but I get in trouble a lot. And when I get in trouble, I get the call on Monday or Tuesday. Mooney, we've had a complaint. By Wednesday, we don't hear anything. Thursday, we're out of the woods. Friday, I'm flying back to, because I live in Chicago, and I fly wherever I go. So I commute to California every week. And I get to California, and it's time for the Mooney and Brune show at the end of the day. We're about to go on. Two packages and a card comes right. Oh, would it be better if it was lit? 2 packages and a card arrive. We open the packages, 2 matching fire extinguishers. We open the card, and the card says, Dear Mooney and Brune, thanks for a great show. Just in case. Love, Gene. We caught a lucky break on that one. Because Gene, he knew that fire is nothing to play with. I've been eating fire for 20 years. First time I ever ate fire was in a show. I had never had a lesson. It was a scary thing. And the truth be told, it's scary every time. Because I only do it once a day at the end in the Mooney and Brune show, and the whole bit is that I'm not good at it. It's not a bit. But with COVID, I can't do a lot of the hugging, kissing, climbing, and licking, so I have to do something. So what I've started to do, since I can do it, is I'm eating the fire. Now, fire eating is not a trick. It's just something you're dumb enough to do, you know? I liken it to flying down the mountain in one of those squirrel suits, you know? Either you make it or you don't. And I've always made it, but it definitely, it's the wind, the part that scares me. It's just the idea of it. Is pain funny? Is that? It is funny, actually. No one cares about clown pain, kids. I did a TV show. I did a TV show called Dharma and Greg, and I played Rodney the Clown. It was a street clown character. And on the day that I was supposed to doing balloon animals in the makeup, and on the first day on the set, they're like, "Hey, you want? We got some balloons and a pump. You wanna take the pump and practice?" And I'm like, "I'm a professional clown. I don't need a pump." I didn't say that. I'm like, "No, I don't need the pump, thanks." So I just took the balloons. So that first day on the set, I'm blowing up balloons. I'm practicing. So I gotta make a balloon on the show. Well, the next day I wake up and I can't talk because my cheeks are swollen. And I'm staying with people, and she's a nurse, and I'm like, "What's wrong with my face? I can't talk. Like, what's wrong?" And she said, "Well, what's happened?" I said, "Well, I was blowing up balloons yesterday all day." And they said, "Oh," she said, "Oh, that's something called crepitus. And that's when you blow so hard that you blow air into your skin on the inside of your mouth." So when I went to the set that day, I was like, "Can I get that pump?" I didn't want to tell him nothing. Why? Nobody cares about clown pain. Can't tell him about clown pain. It's just the idea of it, really. Every time. Maybe if I start at the small end. Thanks for not stopping. Okay. You know, hold on. I have an idea. How about, it's the visual that freaks me. It's the sight of the fire coming in. How about if we take that away? Let's take that away. Let's do this, right? Thank you. Come right here and say that again. Not yet. And when I tell you, okay? You just say, "Oh, you're gonna have to hand me this because I can't see it." So, no, I'm not kidding. So when you hand it to me, turn around and say it, so everyone can see it. Here. When I need you to blow it out, meet me tonight at 10 o'clock on the corner, dark and empty. Stand there. I'll find you. I'm kidding. I got a van with candy. Let's go. No one said it was a kid's show. I know his mom. She's as nuts as I am. All right. Just so you know, I can't see. Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Woo!
Higher. Thanks for the help.
You're right. Got it.